Always remember, guys, on Wednesday we wear pink.
And that's my phone. The pink phone.
They didn't have to know that.
But I'm wearing my pink also.
Fair enough.
A little bit.
Welcome to Wednesday, guys. Three-parter today, again, just like Monday. A lot of language up on this board, but right now we're just looking at this top half. So buy-in part A, we're every minute on the minute for 9 minutes. So we're going to cycle through this 3 times, 3 rounds of this. We're going to do some shoot-throughs, which is essentially going from a hollow to an arch position, kind of between 2 surfaces. We'll show you guys that one. The hip bridge is essentially that glute bridge, but your upper body is going to be on some kind of box, bench, couch, just something to elevate the upper body. And then a wood chop from a half kneeling position. We write the half kneeling here, but it's that lunge, twisting type motion. So minute 1, 6 to 8 reps, minute 2, 10 reps of the glute bridge, and then minute 3, 5 on each side of that wood chop. Again, 3 rounds alternating there. But we're going to dive right into it. This is meant to be accessory work, so it's not going to be like this super high intense fitness, so we really want to go for quality on this. So we're going to take Marcia here. We're going to make her do these shoot-throughs. So first off, let's talk about the setup here. We use these 2 chairs. We got a slick floor, so we made sure that they were weighted down. Any kind of rug or anything will hold it in place. You can use chairs if you happen to have plates or any kind of boxes or something stable just to get you up off the ground a little bit. Anything 12 to 18 inches is plenty. Even if we were at the gym, we would be using the parallel bars, the parallettes. So starting position, you're going to have your hands right here in the center of the chair. And if you look at her from the side, she has this hollow position. So she is resting here on her toes, quads engaged, those ribs are tucked in, those abs are on fire. And the shoot through means she is shooting between these things, boom, coming into the arch. Now her hamstrings are engaged, she's squeezing her butt, these shoulders are rolled back, and she's digging in through her heels, and she just shoots back to that hollow, shoots through, to that arch. So it's back and forth, showing that control, arch and hollow, just like that. So there and back is 1. So you're going to do 6 to 8 reps, and again for quality. So that position here, we're not just sagging and relaxed through it and then slumping through like that. It's that very tight position on both ends. If you're not comfortable shooting through like that, it can also be done via steps. So you find this position, step through, and then find the position there. Just get that brace and hold, stepping through, and then you can up the intensity if you want to try to go a little quicker each way. But looking for that arch and hollow position is the whole point of what we're doing here. So that's minute 1, 6 to 8 reps of those. Then minute number 2, you are going to switch to a hip bridge. So this is going to be like our glute bridges that we do on the ground, but the difference being you're going to find an edge pretty much the center of your back. So right where a bra strap or heart monitor would be, I'm going to have her scoot her feet out just a little bit, and she's going to be pushing out with these knees. And what she's going to do, she's going to bridge up, so we're a nice straight line, and it's tempoed. So we got 3, 2, 1, and then she pops right back up. 3, 2, 1, pops right back up. So this is all glutes and hamstrings. She's not just poking her ribs out, arching the back. It's controlling through the hips. Now, if she wanted to make this more difficult, she can hold any kind of weight or anything into her hips. Not necessary, but if you want a little bit more intensity, that would work. You can also take one of these bands and wrap around the knees as well if you wanted some added resistance. But that's as much as you want to put into it. You're going 10 reps with that, and then resting the rest of the minute, which brings us to this last one, the 5 reps for each side of this half kneeling wood chop. So same thing, we got a tempo here, and the wood chop can be done with any kind of weight or odd object. So kettlebell, dumbbell, ruck, or in this case, laundry detergent. Sport brand by Tide, sponsored. What you're going to do is, let's talk the half kneeling position first. So she's going to dig that back toe in, everything parallel, and this is a torso rotation. So from there, from the side, she's going to straight arm, cross body up to my hand, and she's going to control it down for 3, 2, 1, and then back up to reset, and 3, 2, 1, back up to reset. And then when she switches, she'll do 5 on that side. She'll alternate that lunge, working up at that diagonal, straight arm, 3, 2, 1. And if you watch as she does this last one, notice how this shoulder comes straight forward. So it is that torso rotation, not just moving her arms at this diagonal, but she's actually twisting, getting those obliques and burning those shoulders a little bit, holding that weight out. Not required to do a lot of weight on this, Quinn. I practiced with a 20-pound dumbbell earlier, and it's plenty of weight, especially holding that tempo. And again, you're running through the whole thing 3 times. So the abs and the posterior chain are getting quite the workout here while your hip shoulders are just stabilizing for you. So 9 minutes alternating, minute 1, those shoot throughs, minute 2, those hip bridges, minute 3, the wood chops, 3 times. Play with your load on it, go for quality. We'll see you guys soon for part B.